that is why you can make a decision to invest, and all of a sudden you have a new client coming in and blah, 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 because you've raised your standards for yourself and you're like, I am investing all of this. It's pushing me to the edge. I have to do these things. I have to become this version. Welcome to Did I Stutter with Jill Perick. And yeah, I probably did because I have a stuttering disability. But I'm also a multiple six-figure business and mindset coach who's here to help you shut down the mindfuckery of imposter syndrome, self-doubt, and playing the nice girl in your content so you and your brand can blow the fuck up and so you can stack the motherfucking cash. I'm holding absolutely nothing back. We're talking marketing, messaging, mindset, subconscious healing, nervous system regulation, and how to do it all even with raging anxiety, ADHD, and just being a fucking human. If fuck is one of your favorite words and nothing can get in between you, your iced coffee, or the work that you're here to do, I'm your girl. Let's dive in. Hi, my queens. Welcome back to the pod. Today's episode is actually an audio that I dropped into the Worthy, Wild, and Well Fucking Paid free Telegram channel. If you are not inside of that channel, I drop trainings, I drop little special prizes and discounts and all of the things inside of that free channel. So head to the link in my show notes and join because I drop things in there all week long. And this is a fun little podcast about proximity and what it actually means for someone to pay you high ticket prices to get access to you, because it's not actually about access to you. And we're going to talk about it today. And in this audio, I actually reference my 2-week messaging mini mind high ticket hottie. And by the time you're listening to it, the mini mind is going to be running or over. I'm not sure. I think this is coming out the 3rd week of February, so we're almost going to be done the mini mind. But here's the thing. If you join the Real Deal Mastermind, or if you become a one-to-one client, you get high ticket hottie as soon as you fucking join one of those spaces, including all of the mini offers that I'm gonna do this year, as well as all of the ones I've done within the last year, like Story Slut and Scene and the Rebirth Receipts. Everything I do that is a mini offer, a mini mind, whatever it is, the clients inside of the Real Deal Mastermind, they get all of it for free, as well as my one-to-one clients. So that's what this episode is about. But if you hear me referencing high ticket hottie, it's because it was a mini mind that we are currently in, and it's going fucking amazing, if you were wondering. And if you want access to all of it, all of the mini offers I do, as well as curriculum and trainings and access to me as your mentor to help you with your sales, with your messaging, with your identity, and becoming the woman who has 10K to 20K cash months, send me a DM with podcast and we will discuss you joining either the Real Deal Mastermind or the Quantum Quarter, or 6 months or 12 months in one-to-one coaching. I love you guys so much. Enjoy. Okay, it's Saturday and I'm actually looking at my weather app because it says that it feels like minus 14. And let me tell you also, this is in Celsius, just so everyone knows, but it has been feeling like minus 25 over the last couple days. So this is actually a welcome treat because I'm going to go for my daily walk. But before I do, I wanted to drop in here with a little bit of a Saturday treat, because something that I have just been thinking about as I'm creating High Ticket Hottie. Okay, this is my 2-week messaging mini mind where we're going to be baking premium positioning into every single one of your posts, into how you sell, into how you show up, so you can sell the fuck out of your high ticket spaces. That's ultimately what we're doing. And when I'm really thinking about it, a lot of our high ticket spaces, there is proximity attached to it. So one-to-one coaching, masterminds, intensives, things that require more time and attention and focus from the person who is delivering the service. There is usually a high ticket amount attached to it. But this is where people fuck up. You think people are paying you for access to you, but this is not fucking true. The reason why people are paying high ticket for that access to you is because it's removing their ability to hide from themselves. It's not about access. It forces your client to see what they are either hiding or avoiding, or a pattern that they may be in that they don't even realize. And when you step into that with with how you show up and talk about access to you and your highest ticket spaces, your sales will fucking explode. Because again, everybody talks about paying for access and proximity, but it's not about that. Like, that is not why high ticket works, and it's not why it should. Because what it actually does, it's like, it gives you access to a different version of yourself, okay? Getting closer to a leader who is making more does not automatically mean that you are going to make more. The people that are investing for the correct reasons are investing because it exposes their hesitation faster. It makes their self-doubt loud as fuck so they can actually start paying attention to the things that they're telling themselves that have been flying under the radar, and they realize how this is slowing them down. It removes their ability to stay in the same place that they've always been, and the stakes are higher because it's higher ticket. That is why you can make a decision to invest, and all of a sudden you have a new client coming in and blah 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 because you've raised your standards for yourself, and you're like, I am investing all of this. It's pushing me to the edge. I have to do these things. I have to become this version. And when you realize that that is what proximity is actually about, it's not just valuable because of who you're close to. It's valuable because of who you stop being when you're fucking there, right? I don't just pay the coach that I pay because of who she is. Of course it's because of who she is, but it's about how who she is impacts me and how I fucking move. And this is where people fuck up, is they don't know how to sell their high ticket spaces because they don't know how to sell the fact that when somebody gets close to them or when they have more access to them, it is going to change this and this and this and X, Y, Z in their life. And it's going to have an impact on how they're moving. It's kind of like that concept of body doubling when you have ADHD, right? It's like that concept of some people do better when there is someone else in the room with them. They can get the task done faster. And I don't want to say coaching is about accountability, because it's not about, is my coach on me for doing these things I need to do? She's not at all. If you are not self-led, if you are not somebody that can take action and move without somebody telling you to, like, you shouldn't have a fucking business, because you need to be able to do things from intrinsic motivation. It's about the external knowing of the accountability, knowing that if I bring this to my coach, if I have her review this, if I have these conversations with her, she is going to hold me accountable for the bullshit that I'm telling myself, for the excuses, for if I'm moving too slow. Right? Low ticket allows somebody to consume, but high ticket makes them confront the shit that they maybe don't want to confront. And that is why you can fucking tell yourself, or people can tell themselves like, oh, I don't need a coach right now, blah, blah, blah. But I bet you $1 million they are staying stuck way longer than they need to be, because they're consuming low ticket things. But eventually you just get sick of your bullshit and things not changing, even from low ticket things. And I love low ticket things. I love them so much. It's not about demonizing things that are low ticket. It's that when you have a desire to sell high ticket packages and to work with people closely, it's also about who you believe you are and how you believe that has an impact on your client and their results. And that is a big piece of selling high ticket access, selling high ticket packages. This is why low ticket is seemingly so easy to buy, and why people hop from low ticket offer to low ticket offer to low ticket offer, because high ticket has to feel like a full body, I'm all the way the fuck in, yes. And if somebody isn't ready for that, it's probably because they're not ready to confront themselves and to be held accountable to making that investment. Making a high ticket investment is high stakes for a reason. You realize, oh, I really have to start being that person that I said I would be and doing the things that I said I would do. Like, it collapses the time between I know what to do and I'm actually fucking doing it. It turns your self-sabotage from something that you're spiraling in behind the scenes into being on a fucking stage and something that you can't get away with anymore. right? It makes the truth unavoidable in a way of like, I'm finally ready to stop bullshitting myself. And when you realize again that this is why people hire you, you'll start to talk about your high ticket offers in a different way. It's not going to be about like, yep, you have access to me and you have me like reviewing all your stuff, blah, 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 blah. It's like, who are they going to actually fucking become inside of your container? What things are they going to be doing that they're not doing now? Or what things are they going to be doing with more speed, with more precision, with more attention, with more embodiment that they wouldn't be doing if they weren't in your fucking world? And again, this requires you to see yourself in a different way. And we're going to construct that version of you inside of High Ticket Hottie, because it's not just about, okay, we're going to, of course, bake premium positioning into all of your content, right? But you have to be the person who can say that confidently. You have to be the person who can charge high ticket for her work and know that, okay, yes, it's about having more access to me and more high level of a service, but what does that actually mean? And we're going to pull that out of you, and you're going to become the person who can sell high ticket easily because you know you're good for it and you know that you can fucking deliver. You're going to learn how to do that, and then we're going to work on the positioning piece of your offers, because that is the other half of it, the belief and the bold as fuck messaging. That is all that's happening inside of High Ticket Hottie. It's $444 for a 2-week mini mind, and it's happening starting on Monday, February 9th. So in almost a week on Monday. And I would love to have you inside. Send me a DM at your coach Jill if you have any questions at all. And clients inside of my one-to-one containers and in the Real Deal Mastermind, of course, get High Ticket Hottie and all of my low ticket offers and all the things I do every single month for free. So send me a DM if you want to chat, or you can purchase directly and join the mini mind here. I love you. Have a beautiful weekend.